Hello, it's not windy today, which makes it very good. These beds are still empty, so we'll work on those. And I'm doing something strange. That's bits of turf from our garden where we have been putting large pavers. So there should be enough turf to join up this path. I'm trying not to break my neck walking backwards. Right, so there you can see we'll join up this path and it'll be a lot better. So part of my weird gardening is I've put the seeds in and then I've covered it with shadecloth and weighed it down with bricks so it doesn't blow away. And hopefully that'll stop the birds. It will stop the birds getting in and eating the seeds. And hopefully the things in there will germinate. There's nothing in there. I think I'll put some of what's hopefully going to grow in there into that one. And this one, I'll put carrots under those boards. My husband pulled apart a pallet and under the boards I watered and then I flattened it with one of the pieces of pallet, and then I took the pallet away and put the seeds down and then put the pallet piece on top. Pallet board. So hopefully that will work. So I've done the same here and I've done the same up there, and I have written down what I've put into these beds, although I can't remember now. Just a mixture of seeds, mostly old ones that I wanted to use up, and some of them have germinated in this bed, but I still want to cover it because I know the birds, as soon as the soil gets wet, they get in there looking for worms. So it's my messy garden. It's my strawberries. I'll have to make a cover for these. They look a bit sad because I've pruned all the leaves off, which I mentioned last time. The asparagus is coming up nicely. So they're getting thicker and nicer. I ate a few, so I think I'm allowed to eat a few. They've been in there for 2 years. There's a few up there. There's the silver beet. It's weird looking. It's been in for a couple of years now, and they're all developing these funny looking trunks, but it's still growing, which is good. So we're still eating off it. The red ones are doing the best, actually. Yeah. And the rhubarb, I harvested some a couple of days ago because we were having frost and I didn't want to lose it to the frost. And I made some nice rhubarb syrup. So we'll enjoy that. And I gave the neighbour a jar. And she gave me a cauliflower and I gave her a pumpkin. So it's nice to swap things. The pooches are investigating the dirt mound. We've moved quite a bit of it, probably about a third, almost half, I think. And it's gone into the beds in here, the raised beds. And I have plans for my veggie arch. I don't think I'll do pumpkins on it this year. I'll try and grow a choco, and I'll also do some choco on the fence. So I have so much wire fence around here. So I don't want to put a pumpkin on it because I want to plant zucchini in there, and I know the zucchini mess up the pumpkin plants if they're too close to each other. So we'll put the pumpkin plant into... So this is the back of the boomerang bed, and I can grow quite a few pumpkins back here. So I figure I might as well use this space, and I shall put a couple of different varieties in, and fingers crossed. There's lots and lots of calendula growing through here, so it makes it look very pretty. And this dead looking thing is a hydrangea, and I have to put that in the ground soon. And we have geraniums, a couple of different sorts. Most of what's in here you can eat, or you can eat parts of it or use it for home remedies. A lot of weeds. It's very hard to get in there and get the weeds out. This thing's about to flower. I don't know what it's called, I've forgotten. But it gets a really pretty pink tubular flower on it. So I'm looking forward to that. And here I have a, I've forgotten, peony. Not sure about the colour, but I bought 4. And I found 3. I can't find the other one. So this is the prettier side of the bed at the moment. My boomerang bed. We're in the middle of winter, so there's not a lot going on. It's still colourful. And I found that 4th peony. It is somewhere around here. Just where that blue stick is. And so far, he's growing. You can just see it poking out. And here's the path that hubby has been working on. These are pavers that we brought with us from the old garden, and he's got about half of them in. And the soil is nice and soft now, so it's easy to do. He's done a nice job. There's my rhubarb syrup, and I gave 1 jar away, so I'll enjoy those. And here's the lovely cauliflower that my neighbour grew, and they're very expensive at the moment, so I'm happy to have it. And banana water. I always have jars of that on my bench for feeding my plants. And this is where I'm going to try and get some seedlings going. What were they? It was dill, 1 pot of dill, and 2 pots of purple broccolini. So fingers crossed that they'll actually do something. And that's my notepad where I'm keeping notes just in case the internet goes down, so that I have them there at hand. I have a lot of gardening books too, but there are certain things that you just want to look up all the time, so I don't have to go through the books. I've got it all in one. This is where I sit when I plonk away on the computer. And that's my view. So I'll say goodbye now, and I hope you enjoy this video because there's no wind today. It's so calm outside, it's beautiful. And I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.